Greetings everybody and welcome back to the Empoli Let's Play. Big episode for us today. We've got some transfers to talk about, ins and outs. We're doing well in the Serie A. We're in the semi-final of the Coppa Italia, and also we've had our draw for the Conference League. On this episode today, we're going to be playing the first and the second leg. We're taking on a Bulgarian team called PLOVDIV. I expect to win. Can we book our place in the next round of the Conference League? So welcome back in everybody to the Empoli Let's Play. As you can see on the league, we're in 6th position, 12 games left to play. We've got a game in hand over the teams above us. If we can win, we can go back within touching distance of the Champions League and overtake Udinese. But our form, pretty good. We had a massive shock win. Somehow we won 5-0 away at AC Milan. Couldn't quite believe it. But then we followed it up then with a 4-0 whipping away at Napoli. Not good. Then we played the first leg of the Coppa Italia away. We managed to get a draw against Bologna. So advantage is for us now being at home. But that second leg tie, not until mid-April. See how we get on. Then we took on Udinese at home. We had chances to win the game. Just don't seem to be converting our chances, which is a little bit disappointing. But overall, we can't really moan. If you offer me 6th position now, a final in the Coppa Italia and progressing for the Conference League, you're goddamn right. I'm going to take that. We're going to bite your hand off. But so far, so good. Be a hell of a shame this year to fall out of the European places. But there's some really good teams. Napoli, Juve behind us. Lazio, Fiorentina, definitely hot on our tails. But if we can win that game in hand, we will pull to 47 points, which is 5 clear of Fiorentina with a better goal difference. So we're looking pretty good at the moment. But transfers, business was done. We have sold and loaned out some players. So Brecalo has gone for 13.75 million to Al Arabi in Qatar. He didn't really want to leave, but the offer was too good to turn down. He's 29, nearly 30. He was playing really well for us, but I thought he was on 50 odd grand a week. It's a nice fee for someone we got on a free transfer. We'll take the money. And then we've loaned out Sosa and Casas, who we did bring in. We'll have a look at them now. So first of all, Facundo Casas coming in for £4.2 million. We have loaned him out now. Is a centre-back, can play on the right wing. Looks really good for 19 years of age. He's capped by the Argentinian under 20s. Another player with 5-star potential. Next one is Guillermo Sosa. Bringing him in for £4 million from Nacional. Once again, loaned him out Salento. Getting some game time. Looks really good. 18 years of age. Really good pace. Great first touch. And he looks like he's going to be one to keep an eye on the future. With Brecalo going out, we needed some more cover on the left. I'm sure this guy next year, when he returns back from his loan spell, will be getting some football here at the club. But for the here and now, we needed quality. We couldn't afford to bring in Justin Kluivert on a permanent. So we got him in on a loan deal. He's costing us £59,000 a week. I didn't want to pay that much money, but there wasn't that many good players that I could get on the market that could fill that gap with Brecalo leaving. So to get him on a loan from Bournemouth, it works well for us. We have got an option to buy him, but £54 million never ever going to happen. I did put out some interest in Ernest Poku from Feyenoord. He wanted like £40 million, and then he wanted a lot of wages, so I decided to decline that deal. So overall, some good business done. The team's in a good spot, and the team is looking like this. Really good. Not really too many injuries to speak of. You can see Fremura has been playing, but for his age, he's done really well. 5 goals in 8 starts and 12 substitute appearances. He's doing well. We are training him on his finishing. Hopefully that can improve over the coming months. But for now, he is going to go out of the team, and Makoko straight back in. So no real alterations. Diouf was away on that, what's it called, African Cup of Nations. He's now returned, which is good news for us. We're more or less back to full strength now indeed. So team's looking really good. Can we keep going? On today's episode, like we said, we are going to take on Botev Plovdiv home and away. Fingers crossed we can get through. This is the round of 16. Can we book our place in the quarter-final? Would be absolutely fantastic for us. Now, the finances were not really in a superb place. The projection is not good. It's getting worse and worse. Could really do with some Champions League football. It's probably going to be very difficult for us. We'll have to keep an eye on this, but we are predicted to pass the FFP, so we can't really grumble too much. We did have youth candidates come through. We're looking like we're doing well on goalkeepers and strikers, so we'll have to keep an eye on that, see who comes through within this month. Hopefully we get a couple of superstars, some more people to add to the roster. The couple of players we did have offers for. Vega was under an offer for £25 million from SH Port again. We accepted it, he declined it, but now he's wanted again by Sheffield United, and Lockcat is wanted by Everton, but he's valued at just £20 million. It's going to take a very handsome fee to take him off our hands. He is a very, very good goalkeeper for us. So yeah, a lot of positives on the field, a lot of positives off it, along with the new stadium we will be moving into in sometime in 2028. I think it was about June, July, so we look forward to that big stadium move. We keep selling out the ground, so with that big stadium, it might improve our finances then going forward if we can keep getting loads and loads of Empoli fans. And with that being said, if we can keep improving the club, we're going to get more and more fans coming to watch us week in, week out, which will be ideal. But anyway, let's get into the game. Let's take on PLOVDIV in the first leg. So that's the team for this game. We are going full strength. We want to get the job done realistically in the first leg if we can, away from home. Then we potentially could rest a few players in the home leg. Really want to get through this tie very comfortably. Now, they are predicted to play a 4-4-2. Hopefully our players haven't got any complacency. Any team could beat anybody on any day, so we need to keep our wits about us. But without any further ado, let's get into this game now. Let's take on PLOVDIV. Let's get the result we want. I am going to say to the boys, I expect to win. Let's make sure we deliver today. So let's get that on. Let's get the boys out there. Let's get the result we want. It is looking like a sellout here. They have come away from the 4-4-2. Looks like they're meeting us like for like in the 4-2-3-1. Going to need to be at our very, very best today. Put in a really, really good performance, but I expect the win. No doubt about it. So we're underway here. They've kicked us off. Opening stage of the game. Should be a very, very comfortable game. Or are we going to jinx ourselves, end up losing the game to crappy PLOVDIV and have to put out a really, really good team at home in the second leg? I hope it doesn't come to that. Corner here to Empoli. Looking much better on set pieces this year. It's cleared. Vega back to Kluivert. Kluivert strikes it. It's blocked. And Gadev gets the ball away to Terriciano. We can't recycle it though. Looks like we're penning them in early on in the first half. Spendy does well. Belladinelli gets the ball. Can he get a shot away? Does strike it. Deflects and danger is cleared. Bonetti hits him off the back of the head. And I thought we were going to recycle it. And a little bit of a deflection off his dome. Spendy gets there first. Can he take his man on? Pulls it back to Terriciano. Spendy doing brilliantly. Vega, can he pick out someone in a blue shirt? Belladinelli back to space now. Diouf into Kluivert, strikes it. And that is a wonderful goal. Exactly what we wanted to see from Kluivert. He looks like an inspirational boy. Well, not boy, inspirational loan for us. It's a great goal, really well worked, and it's advantage to Empoli straight off the bat. Happy days. Diouf does well, loads of space, not closing down. First time strike, put it in there, superb. 1-0 to Empoli. Get in there, son. Belladinelli whips one in. Headed, saved by the goalkeeper, but the possession dominated, shots dominating. Their fans look like they're still getting behind them though, but we can really quiet the crowd down if we can get that second goal. Makoko, second bite at it. Back to Belladinelli. Vega's there. Bonetti. We're going all the way back home. Comes to nothing. But after 32 minutes, very, very happy. Very happy with what we've seen so far. But it's all about getting the tie to bed. Kluivert in again, strikes it, and he couldn't find the target. A bit of a wild shot. Maybe, just maybe. Could have done a little bit better. But approaching the half-time whistle, we're looking comfortable. But I definitely would like a second or third goal. The further we can get in this competition, the better it is for our reputation, better it is for our finances. Just going to keep going as long as we can. But Terriciano, it's a poor pass there. They get the ball away. It's a long ball down the field. Diouf, Vega gets up. Belladinelli's there. Makoko back to Vega. It's lovely football. Runs to Fazzini, strikes it. Fazzini maybe, just maybe, could have done a little bit better. But we do get a corner. A second chance put in. Cleared again. That's going to come to nothing. Terriciano. Yep, just the thought. Nothing. 9 shots, so it's utter domination. I think we just need to make more of these chances pay. If that's the case, I'm going to try now and work the ball into box. We're rushing our shots a little bit. Makoko's been poor, so we are going to get on Flamura. Everyone else is looking pretty good. Don't really want to change too much. We'll get the young Italian out there, see if he can get something going. He does like a goal coming off the bench, so hopefully he can continue that today. Flamura. Stinking pass from Flamura. We've jinxed him. We've cursed him. By myself, Terracciano does well to win the ball back. Does go out for a throw-in to Plovdiv. The replay is over, which is good. Spendy carrying a knock. Just took a bit of a knock there. He wants to come off, so we are going to make a change. We're not going to risk that. Cliver over to the right. Spendy out for Philogene down at left-hand side. Try and use his pace. But here comes Diouf. Back to Reggiani. Diouf again. Reggiani. Vega, who's making things tick so far in the second half. Great ball from Murazin. Strikes it. Blocked this time. Defender Diouf. I thought he was going to get a penalty. Not a penalty. Is a corner. Beat AC Milan away 5-0. We can't score a second goal past Plovdiv, which is a little bit disappointing, but second as it comes. Diouf now. Bellinelli loses out this time. We're going to need to get back. They've got a chance to come forward now. They're building it up nicely, Plovdiv. We need a little bit more, which I am going to demand from the boys. Philogene tracking back. Nedelev, who is their key player. Gives the ball away though. Dispossessed. Does well. Cliver. Flamura. Back into Bellinelli. Flamura's in. Flamura strikes it. And that's exactly what we brought him on for. There is a question of offside. Is a question, are we going to get our second goal? Or is it ruled out? And the goalie disallowed. Flamura takes his chance nicely. But it was offside. We are going to take off Bonetti. Oh, it's very, very close. But probably just offside. We are going to get out Bonetti. Got a yellow card. We will be getting on Bella Kochap. Fazzini also going to make way. And we're going to get in Giacomo Aguirre. Vega is not coming off the field. If he gets a yellow card, he'll probably do us a favour. Banned for the second leg. This means he's free for the latter stage of the competition. But here goes Tanchovsky. We're going to win that ball back. Philogene does well. Coming forward now. Jaden Philogene with a dangerous ball. Terracciano doesn't check back. Fazzini does well. This is going to be for his last knock into the game though for Fazzini before he comes off the field. For Aguirre, and he gives the ball away. Here goes Idrazov. They're playing it around nicely to the top. Gadev's in on goal. Gadev strikes it, and oh my God, they've equalised. They've equalised. The replay was going on far too long. Of course, ours will be disallowed. Theirs won't be, and there you go. Of course, goal awarded. Yes, make tactical changes, and it's their first shot on goal, and very, very disappointing. Looks very, very close. We don't get the lines. They're trying to diddle us. It's a good finish by Gadev. And now we are going to attack, and I'm going to berate the team because that is absolutely criminal. We've had all the possession, all the chances, and we're giving away silly opportunities like that. One long ball, we take off Bonetti, and we concede instantly, which is not great. I want to see something a little bit better, but here goes Vega. Kluivert does well. Aguirre on the ball. Don't shoot. Square it across. We've got men in the box. Terracciano's there. Got a bit of space. Bellinelli. Terracciano again. He's in the box. And strikes us straight back into a lead. Much needed and much, much deserved. 2-1. We're making hard work of this. Can't believe we give Plovdiv way back into the game. But Aguirre does superb there. Lovely little interchange. We get a little bit of space. Terracciano normally wild with his shots. Controls it past the goalkeeper. Puts us back in control of the game. Bellinelli now with the ball. Aguirre again, who's had a really good game since coming on. Vega just about gets there first. We're going to keep it on attacking. Want to try and get that third goal. Philogene. Bellinelli. Into Vega. Vega taking his time on the ball. Reggiani. Great switch of play there. Terracciano. We've got a man there. We've got Kluivert, who is dangerous. Kluivert. Put it across, son. Terracciano again. Bellinelli all the time in the world. And it's a great save from the goalkeeper. He keeps the tie alive for Plovdiv. Keeps it alive, but talking of keeping it alive, Bellinelli's done just that. Vega, Bella Kochap strikes one. Another good save from the goalkeeper. We are pressing, definitely pressing for that third goal, which could be an all-important tie killer. Another corner. We're definitely now turning the screw. It's about making our pressure pay, making the pressure count. Flamura delivers it in. It's cleared this time. Reggiani, Flamura dinks it straight back in the box. It's cleared. Comes to nothing in the end, but really good pressure. 7 shots on target to their 1. And they've scored it. Surely they can't get another one. I'm going to say it, if they do equalise, I won't be happy. But they're not going to beat us at home. Oh my God. Almost diddled. Really, really poor defending. Simple balls over the top caused us all sorts of problems. Get it away. Aguero spanked it clear. Kluivert's there. Kluivert, nice shot out to the wing. Philogene, use that pace. Puts it in. Famura's in on goal. Famura's in. Strikes it. And Alexander again, the goalkeeper, with another save. There's definitely another goal in this for us. But with them long balls over the top, there's definitely a bloody goal in it for Plovdiv as well. Come on, boys. Let's run out for the throw-in. Just taking his time. Famura, not having his best of games. 6.4. Need a little bit more from you. But overall, it's been a decent performance. Just not getting our just deserves. But Kluivert, down the right-hand side. What magic can he muster up? It's great ball. Kluivert's in. Kluivert. And that now is 3-1. The linesman, the referee, can't wait to get involved again for our goal. They're moaning this could be an absolutely big moment. It could be a tie-winning goal. And the goal is awarded. You can't chuck that one off, linesman, you cheating sod. Really well worked. Kluivert, lovely bit of an interchange there. He's nowhere near offside. The linesman's just having a nightmare. Maybe the goalie could have done a little bit better, but we don't care. 3-1. We're almost there. We're going to drop back to a cautious mentality now. Heap some praise on the boys if we can in the closing stages. We can't. There's about 30 seconds left. Are we going to create one more chance? Do not give these away back in with the closing seconds. Gav, they'll cross it in. Easy for Lotka. And that is going to be that, I would have thought. Now, take your time. We're going up the field now. We're going to go for a long kick. We do. Pump forward. Famura can't get there, but Aguero can't either. It's cleared. Bellinelli, and that is full time. How they even scored a goal is beyond me. They've given themselves a glimmer of hope, but nice work, everyone. Good win, and I really think that result there will be enough to get us through to that next round. Don't forget, we've beat Shakhtar. We've had a decent result against them. There's plenty of teams here we can beat, but be under no illusions, guys. To win this competition, we're going to have to be at our very, very best, especially if we're going to take on teams like Tottenham Hotspur in the latter rounds of the competition. But Bellinelli was stellar. 2 assists, absolutely superb. We're in the driving seat for the tie. We've got Parma in 4 days, which means that game there is in about a week or so's time. I'll see how we get on. We need to finish the job now. Let's crack it on. I'm going to take on Parma offline and we'll bring you back for the second leg. So we're back now with the second part of the video. Plovdiv at home. As you can see, we have made wide-scale changes now. Philogene comes in, De Santos comes in, Casarato comes in. 2 changes at centre-half in Bernardo and Kotchap. In for Reggiani and Benetti, and Scovby also comes in right back for Terracciano. Now, they're still apparently going to set up in the 4-2-3-1. They've got to somewhat go attacking against us. I hope this isn't too many changes that could screw us over, but we should still have enough in the tank to win this game. If we are struggling, we'll look to bring on some of the bigger guns if and when we need to. But we'll see how we get on. We've still got our big guns on the bench. We know Diouf now is back and he's fit, ready to play. So we do have the option of putting him in for Sardella and then Sardella to right back. So yes, we do have plenty of options on the bench to come on if need be. We did take on Parma just, and we managed to win the game comfortably, 2-0 away, which puts us back into the European places. But it's going to be a really, really good game for us. Can we book our place in the quarter-final? We're on a hell of a run. And a quarter-final of the Conference League for Empoli. That is what dreams are well and truly made of. Let's get this game underway. Let's put this tie to bed. Let's get the result we need. So we are underway now in the second leg. We want to get this job done nice and early if we can. I don't want to give these a goal and give them a way back into this game. Absolutely not. We're at home. We've got the home advantage. We've got a rotated team, but we should still have the quality on the field to put this game to bed. Let's get it done early doors. But Fazzini, with an early corner, drops into the box. It's cleared this time. Sprendi's there. And the goalkeeper, who, in all honesty, was really, really good for them in the last game. Hopefully he can continue that. Hopefully he can't continue that in this game. Sorry, we don't want him having a fantastic game and diddling us. Bella Kotchap into De Santos. Great ball. It's a hell of a strike there from Philogene. It's a decent save to push it past the post. Danger is not yet averted though for PLOVDIV. He's put the corner in, cleared this time. Back out to Philogene. Can he put the ball back in? He can't. It's a poor pass into the box. It's cleared, but early signs are looking good for us. We should be able to put this game to bed. Goal kick from Alexander. Goes long. We win the first header. Philogene. Back to Sardella. Philogene, loads of time now. Use that pace, son. Cuts inside. Does really well. Fazzini's there. Fazzini strikes it. Another easy save for the goalkeeper. We need to start making these chances pay. We did take out Fazzini in the last game when I put Aguero on for a run out. And Aguero done really, really good. Oh my God, Gadev's in. And it forces a save from Lockard. Done over the top again by a long ball. And that could have been absolute mega pressure on us then if they'd scored that goal. And it certainly would have put an edge to the tie. But they're having some opportunities. We are going to demand a little bit more from the guys. Makoko, Spendy, free kick. Castrato's in, strikes it. I think he's offside. If he's not and it's somehow onside, that could well be tie and game, set and match. They're checking and the goal is disallowed. I thought he was just off. And indeed he was. How close was it, Makoko? No, he's a mile offside. Good finish though from Casaroto. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more of that in the coming minutes. Sardella with the throw-in. Sardella into Fazzini. Takes a touch out of his feet. Crossing. Spendy's in there. Hits him off his backside. Out to Skovby. Drives at his man. Skovby doing well. Strikes it. And another save. Another good save at that. We need a little bit more. Can we just find that cutting edge, that clinical ability in front of goal? They're defending well, but we're still liable to give up chances at the other end, so we need to be very, very careful. Still dominating, but they seem to be having a lot of chances. Kirashev. They go back home to Grudev. Back to the goalkeeper. Put some pressure on him, Makoko. Back into Nedelev. Casarato does well. Spendy checks back in. Ball down the line. Fazzini gets there first in front of his man. Crossed it in. Makoko can't turn it home. Another good opportunity spurned. How many of these are we going to pass up until we take one? Half time. Scores are level. Let's go out there and take charge of this match now. Spendy not having his best game. We are going to take him out and bring Kluivert onto that right hand side. Casarotto is going to come out. We're going to get in Vega, who is on that yellow card. Didn't really want to bring him on, but I feel like we need a little bit more in the centre of that midfield. So let's see how the second half pans out for us. But we know how good Vega is. Really controls the game from the middle of the park. So we get a little bit more of that today. I'll be really, really enjoying it. But so far, defensively, we're doing okay. Bernardo and Kochap doing a decent job for us. Throw in now. Karamatev goes back long to Grundev. They're playing it around nicely in the middle of the park. We might have to make more changes very, very soon. Long ball. Kochap mopping up. Dos Santos into Fazzini. Coming a little bit deep to get the ball. Kluivert. Make that magic happen. Skovby. Kluivert. He's going to have the beating of his man surely. Skovby again. Back to Kluivert. Bit of time to cross it in. Does deliver it in. Fazzini's in there. And a little bit of magic from Kluivert down the right-hand side. And that is an absolutely superb team goal. And we know what Kluivert can do. He's powerful. He drives at people. And he's done ever so well there to cut the ball back in. Fazzini finds a yard or two of space. And that is 1-0, 4-1 aggregate. Should be now tie over. But they need 3 goals in 20 minutes. Not going to happen. Skovby, Kluivert gets a shot away, comes to nothing unfortunately, but the tie is pretty much over now. I think we'll drop back into a balanced mentality. Although saying that now, Plovdiv have a corner. Put in the box, it's cleared first time, back out to Nedelev. Kishirev, strike over the bar. And I think it's just, let's just run this clock down, I think, as much as we can now. We don't really need to go that sort of tempo. The game's pretty much over. It's been a long season, a lot of games for us, so nice to get them a little bit of time off and still secure the tie, but we're heaping the pressure on. I think it's been a relatively comfortable game. They've had a couple of opportunities, but nothing really too dangerous for us to worry about. Filogene's there, strike it, son, does strike it, and it's another corner. Going to throw a bit of praise on, let them know they're doing a good job. Fazzini drops one in the box again. Vega can't get his head to it. Framura loses the ball this time, but we have got Sardella coming across to cover. We're into the last 5 minutes of the game. Nedelev, free kick for them. It's forced the good save from our goalkeeper. They're going to look to get a little bit of something for their fans to cheer in the closing stage of this game. If they can get a draw away at Empoli, yes, they're still going to go out, but I think they'll be really, really pleased. We've overperformed over the 2 legs. They haven't been that bad, but it's been a relatively comfortable tie for us. And we're approaching the last few minutes now. We're going to get one more chance, to get the ball into the box. It's a free kick. Is the referee going to give us time to put this in, or is he going to blow his full-time whistle? He does blow the full-time whistle. 21 shots on goal. We dominated possession. Maybe we could have done a little bit more with the ball. But if we put out our full-strength team from the start, I reckon it would have been a little bit... Well, I know it would have been more comfortable. But Fazzini having a really, really good game. Happy days. We're through to the next round. So another £514,000 there in the kitty for us. We are more than pleased with that. It all helps pay the bills as we go through the season. And of course, yes, we have booked our place now in the quarter-final. Now, where we're going to come back all depends on the draw and who we get in the next round. So we've got some tough games still to play. We've still got to play at Atalanta. We've still got Inter. We've still got Juve. There's still some very, very difficult ties to play. But looking at all the competitions on here now, we've got a game in hand over Atlanta. We could go back into 4th place and only a point behind AC Milan. We're doing very, very well in the Conference League, and in the Coppa Italia we've got a home leg against Bologna, so maybe this could be our year we do reach a final, which would be absolutely tremendous for us. I would give nothing more, and I'm sure the fans are alike. I would love to get into a major final. So I have to see how we get on. But before we end the episode, I'll plod on now and we'll come back for the quarter-final draw of the Conference League. So the draw is now upon us. I did have to play a couple of games. I didn't think it was that far away. But that being said, we took on Genoa at home, 2-0 win. We took on Juve. They had 9 men and a late goal from João Veloso de Santos. Secured all 3 points for us. So before we have the draw, look at that league table now. We are in 4th position. There's 9 games to go. We're a point above Atalanta. We've still got to play them. But with Fiorentina in 7th with 45. We're starting to pull away from them. So fingers crossed we can secure some sort of European football next year. At the bare minimum, the Conference League. That would be absolutely perfect for us. Anything else is a bonus. But let's get this draw underway now. Who's in it? Who's in the draw? We've got Borussia Mönchengladbach. Derry are still in it. Empoli, Galatasaray, Rangers, Shakhtar, Standard Liège and Tottenham Hotspur. Realistically, I want to avoid Tottenham and Borussia Mönchengladbach, but I'm thinking personally just avoid Tottenham and keep going as far as we can until we can avoid them. That being said, you bet your bottom dollar we're going to draw Tottenham Hotspur. Now, I've said it, but let's get this draw underway. Tottenham is the first team out. They will be taking on in the quarter-final Standard Liège. Good news for us. In the quarters, next team out, the home team is Galatasaray, big Turkish giants. They're going to be taking on Derry City. How are these going so far into the competition? I have no idea, but absolutely fair play to them indeed. Up next, Rangers. Are we going to be heading to Scotland? It's Rangers versus Empoli. We are taking on Rangers, the Scottish giants. The draw is now complete. Looking at that, Tottenham against Standard Liège, Galatasaray against Derry City, Rangers against Empoli, huge tie there for us, and Shakhtar against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Can we do it over 2 legs? I like to play the away game first. Can we find ourselves in a European semi-final after this next round? So with the quarter-final drawn, we can already find out who we're going to get in the semi-finals. It's going to be Tottenham or Standard versus Galatasaray or Derry City. So we, on the other hand, it's going to be either Rangers or Empoli or Shakhtar and Borussia Mönchengladbach. So we now know our fate. Rangers, the ties are not too far away. We're going to plod on, and the only place to come back, I think, is going to be the second leg at home against Rangers. And I think we'll do I forget the Inter game, and that Bologna game, the second leg. So we've got 2 second legs there. The Rangers tie, hopefully it's all still to play for after the first leg. And then we've got Bologna at home. We could find ourselves booking on that one episode a place in the final of the Coppa Italia and a place in the semi-final of the Conference League. So now we know our route to the European semi-final. The next episode is going to be a banger. Coppa Italia semi-final, second leg of the quarter-final of the Conference League. It's going to be an absolute thing of beauty. When we say that, it'll be a thing of beauty if we can win both of them. But I don't want to go out of both of them. I don't want to have a nightmare episode where we're dumped out the Coppa Italia and then dumped out of Europe as well. Rangers, make no mistake, it's going to be a very, very difficult game for Empoli. If you have enjoyed this episode, which I'm sure that you have, make sure to give the video a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, guys, peace out.